Hello everyone, I hope you all are well. Today we'll learn how we can install the UiPath Autopilot and we'll work on it and we'll see a small demo on it, how we can use it. As you know, it is a UiPath new feature which can help us to do day-to-day automation tasks, and we can trigger the bots through it, and also we are getting help through generative AI in the Autopilot. So let's start the demo, how we can install it and then how we can work on it. So let's first open the UiPath Assistant. So I'm just opening it from the run window. Let's see. So here you can see it says say hello to Autopilot, but it is not yet installed. Okay, so let's install it first. We'll go to our Automation Cloud home, and from here we'll click the admin tab. So here it is, and then we'll go down and we have to click on AI Trust Layer. Here you will see a autopilot for everyone tab. We can click here. So we can select the tenant from here, and there are some prerequisites uh, to install it. So you can see the document understanding should be enabled, license management should be there, and there's an AI model which is Anthropic model. It should be available in automation ops. So we have to do all these things, then only we can install the autopilot. So let's do it one by one. So first thing we have to do is we have to enable the document understanding, and to do it you should have an enterprise trial. So I have a trial right now, so I can do it. If you are using the community edition, then you can go to your this home, and here you get a trial button over here, so you can click it and you can request a trial from UiPath, and you will get a 60-day trial. So let's enable the document and understanding first. We'll go to this. You can click this three dot button here, and then you can come down. Or what you can do is you can go to admin, okay, and then you can click on tenant, or whatever your tenant name is. Then you can go to services, and then we have a document understanding tab here. You can click on these three dots, and then you can enable it. Okay, this is done. So document understanding is enabled for us. Then let's go back. We'll click here. Go to admin. Okay, we already have the user license. So next thing we have to do is we have to set up this model. We will click on these 9 dots. Then we have to go to automation ops. Let's click here. Okay, this is the automation ops. So here we have two tabs. One is policies, and one we have that is deployment. So we have to create a policy first, and then we have to deploy it. So let's create it first. We'll click here on add product policy. Here we have to select a trust layer, give it some name like a AI. Let's see policy. Click on add. It will take some time to add the policy. Okay, so we have it here now. These all things should be enabled, and then we have to go. This also should be yes, enable input output. Then we have to go to models. So here we have enabling anthropic models. So we have to on it. This toggle will on, and then we'll save it. So we have created our policy. Now we have to deploy it. So we'll come to the deployment, and then here we'll have our tenant name, and then we have to click on edit. And opposite to AI trust layer, here we have to select AI policy, the one which we have created. Okay, then we'll save it. Okay, this is done. Now when you go back again, and we'll see that whether we have completed all the prerequisite or not. Again, go to AI trust layer, select the tenant. So you see all three are enabled. Okay, and there's one more requirement, the personal workspace should be enabled. So to do it, let's go to the orchestrator. So right now you will see that I do not have a personal workspace folder. Now to enable it, let's click on tenant, and then we'll click on manage access. Then whatever user you have signed in with, you have to find it. So I have signed in with this particular user automation here. So we'll click on three dots, edit, and here and this option will enable user to run automation and personal workspace. So we'll select it and then we'll update it. It will take some time to get enabled. Okay, we got it. So you see that now we have personal my workspace folder available for us. Okay, let's go back. So let's go back to admin. So I think now we have completed all the prerequisites and it will let us install the autopilot. Select the tenant name from here. Okay, let's refresh it. So it is checking whether we have uh, installed everything, whatever is required for it. So now you can see this button is enabled for us, install autopilot for everyone. So we can click on it to install it, and it says installing autopilot. So right now you can see in our UiPath assistant there's nothing, and once it is installed we'll get the options to use it. So let's wait for it, and it says that it is installed. Okay, so let's go back to the assistant. Let's sign out once and then again sign in. So you can click on preferences, then you can click on orchestrator settings, press the sign out here. Okay, and then again sign in. Okay, so here you have to paste your orchestrator URL, which you can also copy from here. So you can click on orchestrator and then you can copy this URL. Okay, so let's go back. Okay, let's close it once. Okay, it started now. So it will install some dependencies and then it will be ready for us to use. So let's wait for it. It asks some questions that you can ignore, or if you want you can fill the boxes. Okay, so here we have got some generic prompt which you can use to perform your day-to-day tasks, like what's on my calendar today. It will give you the details in your schedule, help you plan a trip. It can also book tickets for you. Okay, and this is here you can give the prompt in this box. Then we have some options here to attach file. So here you can upload any document if you want to use it. This is to capture the screenshot, and this is to capture the active window. So whatever window which is right now active, it will take that window. And based on that, you can also ask question to it. Now, for an example, let's take a document. So right now I have downloaded a invoice. So let's give it this invoice. Let me show you first what is there in it. So this is a sample invoice. You can see some details are here. Okay. So let's upload this invoice and then we'll see what all it can do. Okay. So let's ask it first. What do you see? Now it is analyzing the document and it will let us know. So let's wait for it. And there are other options as well. You can try them. You can try the active window option, or you can take a screenshot and then okay. So you can see that it is able to read the document. Okay, and it has given a lot of information to us, like what is the document type. It is an invoice and it is issued to. It has given the names, the payment details, invoice details, what is the invoice number and all. Okay, and it has given us this table as well, which has all the line items. Okay, now after that you can also ask it more question about it. Okay, like I saw there's an due date. Okay, so let's ask it, what is the due date? What is the due date? So it will let us know the due date. Okay, 11/3. Okay, so you can see uh, based on the invoice information, 11/3/2030 is the due date. You can see it here. Okay, apart from this you can also ask it other questions, like let me ask it, who is the Prime Minister of India? So it can go through web. It can scrape the information from web. It can also scrape the info from Wikipedia. So it has a lot of capabilities. We can use it, which we can use it in our automations. So it is the first agent from UiPath. As we know that UiPath is slowly launching the agents and will be able to use them very soon. So let's see what it says. So it is it has given the correct information that Narendra Modi is the Prime Minister of India. Okay, okay. So we can do a lot of things with it. We can also trigger our automation through this autopilot that we will see in our upcoming videos. Let's finish this video here. Thank you very much for your time. Have a nice day. Bye.